We are a paranormal investigation team from Essex, England. With over 10 years' experience in the paranormal field, we run events at haunted locations in and around the county of Essex. We love what we do and want to share our experiences with you. Join us as we make contact with spirit energies that dwell in some of the country's most haunted locations. We are Essex Ghost Hunters. And this is EGH Paranormal.
Valance House Museum is the only surviving manor house in Dagenham, situated in the London borough of Barking and Dagenham. The house was first established on this site in the 13th century, owned by Robert Dines in the year 1280 AD. The surrounding park of 28 acres hosts one of the great trees of London, the Holm Oak. In the hundreds of years of existence, the house has been passed through many noble and royal bloodlines, with the centuries of energies that have left their mark on the house and the land it sits on, not to mention the thousands of items on display in the museum. We can only hope we will be successful in making contact with the spirit energies that still remain in Valance House.
Hi guys, I'm Paranormal Paul from Essex Ghost Hunters. Looking forward to starting this episode off at Valance House. It's our second time investigating there. This was at the time when it was Freedom Day, so all your restrictions from COVID were lifted, no mask wearing, and so it was a bit more enjoyable for us, you know. We could really sort of get back to normal and get back to hunting how he should be getting back to hunting. As usual, we turn up and walk around the location, get a feel for the place, and it didn't take too long for the team to start picking up on certain energies that dwell within the museum.
I know, but so many people couldn't find it.
Got a man. You got a man with a hat.
Yes, tall.
Yeah.
Dark figures going past the windows.
Yeah. It's what kind of hat? Picturing the hat. It's like a. It's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a yeah.
Is
Like
it
a
slightly
gold
crooked
top.
though?
Cloak.
Yes.
Yep.
It's a long, dark cloak. I've got the hat, but it's got not like a shiny band, but it's a black hat, but it's got like a silk band round it.
Like a satin.
But it's tall.
Yep. Can you see the inside of the cape?
It's red. It's got like a red silk. Red silk. It's like almost I can see it like a rat type thing now. it's not.
See, when you're talking about the hat, I could see a crease in it. It was like it had a damaged bit on it.
Can you talk to him, Scott?
Seems grumpy. But he's it's like a bow tie, but it's not a bow tie, if you know what I mean. He's doing that.
Ain't like the suede paws you have on the cloak, is it?
No, it's like a
The ribbons that do the cloak up.
yeah, it might be. Yeah.
It's like the old bow ties that have got the little metal dandy bits, a lot of big string and a big bow. I see more as ribbon, satin ribbon.
He's yeah. That's why I always say that if he seems like a bow tie that's undone, that's the length of it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But he's doing this.
Well, let's work on him when we come back
Yeah.
up here then.
You know how it works, guys, but the newbies that are with us, you're going to be split up into 3 different groups. You'll investigate 3 different areas with 3 different team leaders. Okay? It's all we ask is obviously mobile phones to be turned off. They're okay when you're back in here, but when you actually investigate, it's all we ask is you turn them off or onto flight mode. You might be using apps or anything like that to contact the dead. That's fine, but it's all we ask is flight mode turned on, please. It's all, once again, as I say, it's all I ask from every single one of you to be open, accept what is going to come in, and if you do feel anything that you feel, let your team leaders know. Speak up. If you're in a room where everyone is laughing and you feel like crying, let the team leader know that you actually don't feel as happy as they do. You feel like you want to cry. Okay, that's probably because you've got Simon in your group and his face is absolutely very tight in the dark. But yeah, that means there's something, a different energy that is trying to get someone's attention. So please don't be afraid to speak up. The more you guys speak up, and the more louder you get and vocal, spirit of listening. Okay, there's enough of you now that have been with us and you know how we work. We'd rather you work so we can sit here all night, to be fair. And we're nearly there. We are nearly there that we ain't got to work. But, especially Lisa, Julie, you know how this works. Be vocal, keep it going. Last time, Pauline, we've got some great footage. We've got the clip now. Paul's clipped it so I can get it sent over to you. Okay?
I'm using it.
Yeah, we're going to use it, alright, if that's okay with you. Okay, got that on video. We did say we can use it. When she was in trance, we got her bank details. She really hasn't got a clue what's actually coming. So, yeah, just be really open, really expect. Just don't sit there in a corner with your arms shut. Really, just get involved, all right? Because it's your night at the end of the day, and you're the ones that are going to bring it forward, all right? And it'd just be me and Dennis sitting out here all night long with a cup of tea talking about the world, so it's fine. Are we ready to go?
So can I just add one more thing? I'm afraid that we don't allow food or drink in the museum other than bottled water. So keep that basic.
I'm going to take a scotch out of that pocket then. Yeah, are you ready?
Right. You right, Paul? Do you want to stay by the door?
Do you want me to shut the door? I'm just wondering if I should set this up and hang it down there. You know?
No, I just thought you might need to be near the door.
Definitely pick on Paul night tonight.
Yeah.
Ready?
You right?
Yeah, put them on there, don't let me forget them.
That's a blind leading the blind there.
Do you want to call forward or do you want me to, Scott?
Go on, I'll let you.
Well, if there's any spirits here, could you come forward and let us know you're here, please? Well, I'm all goosey already, so thank you, Spirit. Can you come forward and make yourself known? Can you go around the room and can you just touch somebody, please, or blow on their face?
Oh, okay, was it on
Yeah, you've got somebody in between you two over there.
I feel a bit this way.
Thank you, Spirit. Oh, sorry, that's me. Oh, that's Paul.
Flight mode. Sandra.
I mean, that's Paul. Sorry, go with me. I was going to try and use my new thing tonight. You feel an energy between you?
No.
Okay, Spirit, can you push the ladies just gently, please, to let them know you're there? There, thank you very much.
Gently. You're going to go into that table.
Susan, do you mind if we use you as a yes or no, yeah?
Yep.
Yep. Have you been used as yes or no before?
Loads of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason they always go to you, don't they? Push you.
Right, okay. Can we have a yes, push forward for yes, and a push or pull backwards for no, please, Spirit? Are you happy to work in this way?
Gone back.
No. What way would you like to work with a Spirit? I've gone all goosey.
That smell's gone. It was quite a strong smell.
Do you want to use the rods, Spirit? Will you communicate on the rods? Are you our newbie?
She is.
Excellent. Have you ever used rods before?
No.
Okay. Are you happy to use them?
Yeah. So yes.
Yeah, we're going to take that as a yes, Spirit. Can you tell me, right, so we're just going to line them back up again. Spirit, can you just, you can part a little bit so we can Spirit, can you tell me if you're happy to talk to us by pushing the guests? No, we don't want. Can you use the rods to tell us, please, Spirit? If you don't want to use, if you don't want to talk to us by pushing you, you've got the rods, please.
Very nearly found the no running rule there.
Not me to move and you can
Spirit, can you give us a smell in here? Can we smell your dog?
I've smelled it.
Wet dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really strong.
And it's not me because I put deodorant on. Spirit, are you happy with us in this room?
Yes.
So he's not answering on there, is he? He's just
No.
using for right. Do you want me to
Yeah.
take them away?
I very nearly failed the no running rule then.
Are you what?
I said I very nearly failed the no running rule then.
Did you?
Right, let's turn everything in. Right, Spirit, can you work your way around the room, please? I want everybody in here to feel you.
I smell the dog.
Right, temple's going again. Is that your sign of communication? Possibly. Okay. That may be Spirit coming over to you. I think there's a lady in here as well. Okay, it's not a lady in here.
I'm just getting a dog walking around. It's like an old wolfhound type.
Irish wolfhound.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting, yeah.
Okay.
Walking around.
So are you seeing the man in here?
No, the man's not in here.
But the
Not
dog's
feeling
walking
it.
around.
Yeah,
Is
the dog's
anybody
just
else
wandering
feeling anything in here?
I'm not feeling that dog, but I can feel
Man.
pressure in my head.
Okay, have you two ladies still got the man?
I
I'm
don't know.
being turned to look at you, but I don't know why.
Yeah, it's really cold here.
Oh, swap places.
Standing.
I feel okay.
My stomach.
Does the dog... Is the dog with the man? Does the dog belong to the man?
Yes. I'm getting the man, I'm getting the guy, the man's out.
Well, behind.
I'm getting something down there, straight down
See,
there.
I'm picking up
I wouldn't
down to the
go
right.
down
The
there.
man's down to the right.
Okay. What are you girls getting?
She feels a cold breeze. My bum feels like from my bum, the back of me from my bum down feels cold, but the rest of me is really hot.
There is a chair
Okay.
behind her, someone could be sitting in the chair.
Oh yeah, the chair right behind me. Did you
Yeah.
not know that? No.
Do you
If
want to
you
move
enjoy
down or
it,
do you
you'll
want to
let-
stay in here? It's up to you
Yeah, I
guys.
can do on the left hand
I
side
don't
of the
know,
car.
can move if you want.
Oh yeah,
What do you want to do, Scott?
I'm drawn to the right, down the hallway to the
Okay.
right.
I'm going to follow you because I'm not really picking much up, only from what you
This is
guys
very-
are saying. I can't
It's
connect.
very calm in here. I'm just getting almost a dog just wandering in and out.
Yeah.
In and
There's
out.
definitely something in that
Down that hallway.
museum.
All that smell was really
There's
strong.
Russ is in there. Russ is in there.
In there?
Yeah.
Well, I just walked down there and I heard, well, if he was hiding from me,
Russ! I just saw him walk across.
Are you sure?
No, I keep,
Well, I'm
I
telling
keep
ya.
seeing something wander back and forth down there.
When we first came upstairs, I thought something got caught on my
Yeah.
across it then.
well, I just went down there and I could hear like as if someone was walking about, and then clear as day in the year I heard.
Okay, well let's go down there then because
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah, go down.
I thought it was Russ I saw go across.
Are you taking your rod, Sandra?
Yep, thank you. Okay, well let's go down there then because
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah, go down.
I thought it was Russ I saw go across.
Are you taking your rod, Sandra?
Yep, thank you.
It's only because there was glowing that reminded me.
So it didn't seem to take too long for things to start happening, guests to start feeling bits and pieces going on. This was the first room we went in on one of the locations, and a bit like last time we was in this room, we were constantly seeing shadow figures down the hallway in the museum part, or when we was in the museum part we were seeing shadow figures back down in the room that we are in now. But I had my camera up while people were saying that they're seeing things walking across in the museum part. I had my static camera set up looking down, so I thought I'd play that bit again just so you can see what you're picking up. Maybe dust, could be an orb, but as far as people seeing shadow figures walking across, once again, unfortunately, camera doesn't pick it up.
Does the dog belong to the man?
Yes. I'm getting the man, I'm getting the guy, the man's out.
Well, behind.
I'm getting something down
Yeah.
there, straight down
See,
there.
I'm picking up
I wouldn't
down to the right.
go down
The
there.
man's down to the right.
What are you girls getting?
She feels a cold breeze. My bum feels like from my bum, the back of me from my bum down feels cold, but the rest of me is really hot.
There is a chair
Okay.
behind her, someone could be sitting in the chair.
Oh yeah, the chair right behind me.
Yeah.
Did you not know that? No.
Do you
If
want to
you
move
enjoy
down
it,
or do you
well,
want to stay in here? It's up to you guys.
Yeah, I can do on the left
I
hand side
don't
of the
know,
car.
can move if you want.
What do you want to do, Scott?
I'm drawn to the right, down the hallway to the right.
Okay, I'm going to follow you because I'm not really picking much up, only from what
This
you
is
guys
very-
are saying. I can't
It's
connect.
very calm in here. I'm just getting almost a dog just wandering in and out.
Yeah.
In and out.
Definitely something in
Down
that
that hallway.
museum.
All that
hallway.
smell was really
There's Russ
strong.
is in there. Russ is in there.
In there?
Yeah.
Well, I just walked down there and I heard, well, if he was hiding from me,
Russ! I just saw him walk across.
Are you
No,
sure?
I keep,
well, I'm
I
telling
keep
ya.
seeing something wander back and forth down there.
When we first came upstairs, I thought something got caught on my
Yeah.
across it then.
well, I just went down there and I could hear like as if someone was walking about, and then clear as day in the year I heard.
Okay, well let's go down there then because
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah, go down.
I thought it was Russ I saw go across.
Are you taking your rod, Sandra?
Yep, thank you.
It's only because there was glowing that reminded me of that. Oh, I have to look. I only just realised that I thought it was turning.
I come and stood over here, and it sounded like someone was round that corner. I'm not going to lie, I didn't venture round it. Because when I got to here, I heard. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
I'm going to sneeze.
What are you suggesting for? That was funny.
That was fun.
It ain't, because if it happens again, I'll wet myself. So I'd have to do that.
Sorry, it's me, sorry, Simon.
I fear that's the guy that's walking about.
Is
But
he?
the party's
Is he a police? Military police?
Yeah, I've got
Two
the
outfits.
band.
Yeah.
I've got a band on my arm.
You getting that as well?
MP.
Yeah, military police.
So is he watching us? What we're doing?
Yeah, yeah, he's
Can you get his name?
That's exactly what I thought, Arthur. Exactly what I thought. I was just about to say Arthur. Arthur.
Is that your dog, Arthur?
Goldsmith, Golding. I'm getting more Golding. Arthur Golding.
And did he serve here?
No.
Is there something
Something
of his here?
Something's here.
Of his?
Yeah.
Can he take you to it?
The hat. The hat. The hat.
Right.
The hat. We've got a tin, round tin hat. Is
Oh, there's a rain hat right here. And there's pictures actually. In the holding place.
that's not the hat.
Is it this?
This is Arthur's. This is.
There's a picture up
Yeah.
there, a little photograph. No, when you said you felt it was homely, I think that's probably the hat and the little stuff.
Yeah.
Fits in because you've got police hats up here and yeah. Got from my bum down.
So we're using that instead of our photo.
Yeah.
That picture in mantelpiece.
Yeah, it's almost like the bow tie that come down from the attic.
Is that the guy in your attic, Scott?
That's what it looks like. Yeah, that bow tie
Yeah.
that he's wearing. He's like that's what I was feeling.
Okay.
That style, but it's undone.
Yeah. So, have we got a name? John. No, John.
Oh,
John
he was a
Gerard.
librarian.
Found in Valance House.
I think
Yeah, yeah.
it might feel comfy as well because he founded it.
Right, well, let's see if we can call him forward. Try and call him forward, Scott.
What do we call him?
John
John.
Gerard O'Leary.
Hmm.
You say what he died of?
No.
It does, don't say. I'm getting tight chest as if it was fast attack type thing.
Yeah.
So there could be confusion there.
Yeah.
Because it isn't made up of one person. When they're all down there for shit.
For goodness sake!
I must have turned off when the lights turned off. You'd have to admit, if they were down there, you'd turn the candles on.
Have you got a year, Scott? Can I give you a year?
Right.
No, I've gone really
What,
really
when he
cold.
died?
What was it like? Yeah.
Yeah. Signs of something's affecting Brecon.
Okay.
Yeah, we was laughing up
I'm
here.
really cold.
You're cold.
I'm really cold. It's freezing over here. I'm freezing. And I feel sad.
Oh, it is
sad. I
freezing.
feel
Absolutely
sad.
Right, okay. Are you feeling male or female coming to you? It is absolutely freezing here. What's making you feel sad?
Don't know. I'm just trying to. I feel like I want to cry.
Okay.
Something's choking me up.
Right. Is anything in here to do with you?
I'm looking at. I'm not sure what this is. Down here in the corner there. But I'm looking more towards that bowl, or like next to the book, or somewhere down there.
Can you see what that book's called? Something.
What, the one at the bottom?
Yeah.
It says the Great War.
Okay.
Top of it,
Was
it
you
says
in the Great War? Was you around for the Great War?
Dagenham Borough Council.
Incorporating, yes.
Yes. Are you male or female?
Male, more male.
Is your name John?
That's me.
No.
Can you tell you what your name is? What his name is? Won't tell you, but you're still feeling.
I still feel really
Emotional.
sad and
Okay. Spirit, can you stop making Brecon feel sad? I want to call you Bree. Do people call you Bree? Weird.
I've never been called that. Never.
Because I feel this person, does he feel an older person to you? Rather
Yeah.
than younger?
It's almost like he's holding my hand, like holding my right hand.
Right, I've gone really, really cold and I'm getting, it's my Bree. Does that make any sense, Scott?
Grandad Percy? No. I'm getting a like tight hold on my hand. My right hand's gone really, really cold.
It is very cold over here and very goosebumpy. Okay, Spirit, you need to tell us who you are, please. I do feel it's connected to the house or to something here. I don't think it's anything personal to you, but I think you remind him of somebody. But I don't know why he's saying my Bree.
If it's connected in that way, if I go over there, it will go. If it's connected to family wise, it will go. It won't. You still feeling it?
Yeah, but it's gone behind me.
I've got a massive feel here.
Yeah, I can feel there's a draft coming through here.
Could that be coming through the windows or anything down? Looking down there to here?
Got nothing there.
Looking logically for it. But it is a lot colder here.
No, it's nothing coming from now.
This.
It is sad.
No, it's his wife. You remind him of his wife. And I'm getting a.
Because I feel like my right hand's being held really tight, but it's almost like I've got an arm. Like my shoulder, across the top of my shoulders are really cold.
I don't think it. Well, I know it's nothing be afraid of. But he's showing me a brooch, and the brooch is like pearly type big brooch with little brooches, but it's very, very yellow. And it's it's not of value.
Sentimental.
Mm.
More sentimental.
Yeah.
This was it's a gift.
She wore it.
Yeah.
She wore it.
I feel like it's trying to almost give it to me with
Yeah.
my right hand, like trying to.
Are you comfortable with him?
Totally okay. I just feel very sad.
He's sad because how did you lose her? She just passed.
So as much as Scotty T was picking up in this area, whether he's picking up on energies that still roam the area, or he was picking up from energies that were given off from the artefacts that are in the exhibits in the museum, I found it quite interesting that his daughter, Brecken, that joined us on this event, started picking up on things as well. So she's a bit of a chip off the old block when it comes to picking up on spirit energies, just like her old man. It was quite interesting to watch the way the two of them were picking up. Maybe not on the same energies, but definitely in the same area.
For some reason. Because he's no longer allowed to go to sea. You all right, mate?
Yeah, I've heard a bit of commotion up here. I thought I'd come and find out.
Yeah, but if I don't know what at the end of, I don't know what he would have to have for him not to sail. Because as Debbie just put it, Lord Nelson had no arm and he was allowed to sail.
That's what I've been told.
I don't feel I'm injured.
He's no longer allowed to go to sea.
I'm no longer. I don't feel personally injured.
Well, we
I
pick
don't
up
feel
on
like
children.
I don't feel no aches and pains.
Sorry. No, it's alright.
State of mind.
Right, and over here behind you, reckon, yeah? Let's turn the camera around.
We picked up on children. You've got a mixture of children up here. We've got some from 1800 period, and then we've got some from a later period. So the man outside, who's a father to the kids from the later period, they're more happier. They're looking at Christmas decorations. So the guy behind you, Paul, he's more chirpy. He's like, like you can see the enjoyment in there. But then there's another group of children up here who have got the Admiral as a father, and he wasn't pleasant, basically. But let's just say, regardless if it's injury or not, there is a reason why he can't go to sea anymore, and that's where the anger stems from, and he takes it out on his family.
I've got. He's not my father.
Yeah, I haven't got. As much as he is angry, I don't feel anger with him. I don't feel anger with him. I don't feel like I purposely come up here and bash my children. I don't. The only thing I can maybe want to say he wasn't allowed to sail was that he had some form of personality disorder. But I don't think back in them times they would have really given monkeys.
Well, we keep saying we're swaying.
I don't feel I can walk quite normally. I feel I've got my arms and my legs. I'm just going with sort of what Debbie was feeling with the head. I do feel like I've taken a blow to the head, or I've got a head pain, but I didn't necessarily feel this with Joseph. I felt it before. I did put it towards the children that was taking a blow to the head. I just think this gentleman was what he was back in the day. He was Admiral. He was an Admiral. if they wasn't his children, they wasn't his children. If they was his children, he wasn't. They, you know, it didn't. I don't feel like I have a care towards my child. If this is my child that I'm standing next to with Jane, I don't feel like I care. If I feel like I'm looking at my child on the floor with Steph, I don't care. If I feel like I'm looking at my child with Joe, I don't care. I don't.
So there's no emotional
There is,
attachment.
yeah, there is. I don't feel emotionally tied to these children, even though I would beat the child
relentlessly.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, yeah, I would. I'll give you that one.
Yeah. But definitely Maria, I suppose. Yeah. I don't know. I just.
Did you say
don't know
Maria?
the context.
No,
it's
it's
Maria.
I don't know if I can show you, but as soon as you said Maria, I've gone goosebumpy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Maria, sorry if I've shown that in your.
No, it wasn't.
So Maria is, there's a Maria of some link that what has caused Joseph to change. But I don't know who Maria is.
No, and I can't put any context. I'm just literally saying the name as it.
You know what we were saying about the steps?
It's just so it's there.
It's like being on a ship, wouldn't they? Being styled in his way. His head comes up here. Thinks he's coming up onto the crow's nest or something like that.
Is it
and
not
looking out all over.
no,
Did
it's
you just touch my knee?
No,
No.
Oh yeah, that was Blondie. Yeah.
I put my bag out, down and turned around.
What was that next bit?
But no, I didn't touch your knee.
Oh, I don't know.
Definitely some of
But
that.
I know
Kids.
It just touched me. Some body.
I don't know.
What song are you trying to get?
But I feel like Maria and Angus are connected.
You know the song Maria? Is it Blondie you sang it?
Blondie, yeah.
If you can go, what was it said Maria, I don't want to be her, is that right?
Or you want to see her.
Or you want to see her, a million,
We'll have to go.
kids, a million kids and candlelight? I'd have to look at the, yeah.
Maria and Angus, but they're adults, they're not children.
Maria caused him to wobble. And out of the whole time that when you said Maria, it made me stop and turn and look at you.
I really want to go the other way.
Well, go. Well, this way.
No, that one.
Go then. Go for it.
Go on then, Pop.
Paul, go with her to see what she's getting.
Yeah, it's a small
room. Go over.
Can you see all right?
Yeah, I'm going to get me torch. That's close in here, isn't it?
What are you picking up then, Steph? What made you want to come in here?
I don't know, I just wanted to come in. Oh, this is weird. Feels really cut.
We done spirit board in here last time, Steph, didn't we?
Some of my eyes went funny, do you remember?
Yeah.
It's just it. And there's another one.
I feel that you're in the right spot. For me. I laughed when you went in here. I really laughed.
I don't like that end.
I feel like I'm being like enticed over
river. I know we can't go over it, but I feel like it's like, oh my god, I swear I just saw a face around that corner.
I just got pushed. I'm getting pushed backwards.
So that line is a brick wall.
Yeah.
That's it.
You getting in?
The last
Dunno.
one would have been us not
Was
being
it the
able to
same
get
admiral?
out.
Oh yeah, he's loving it.
It's the same bloke.
Absolutely loving it. Just where I wanted you. Don't ask me why that one. I can't give you any answer on that, Steph, to be fair.
It doesn't faze me right now at all. But I know he's really smug about us being in it. Like as if he's won.
Right.
I'm getting pushed left, right, and centre here.
Do you know, I can't even see you.
I didn't let go of this beam.
No, I thought you were sitting down.
Sit down if you want to. Lee.
What, on the beam?
Yeah, you just don't go over it.
Oh,
So you get pushed back.
I don't like it. I really don't like it in here.
Do you want to go?
No.
That's all right.
No, I like a
Don't
challenge.
Quite happy.
It's that corner.
Yeah, what, by the brickwork?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it shut
If this is what an admiral feels like being, I want to be an admiral. How do I sign up for one of them?
Since I sat down, I'm getting like nothing. It's only when I'm standing up.
Oh my gosh, where is he? There's another one.
Yeah, there's two.
I'll put my torch on, sorry. Thank you.
There's the there's the
Stay there and see if you get anything. Mind your head.
see. Just
Oh,
be
right,
careful.
yeah, sorry.
I just want to laugh. Can't help it. I just want to laugh at you. Do you know that Jack the Ripper feel
From hell.
So it moved.
from the Ripper Museum?
From hell.
Huh?
From hell.
Eh?
The Jack the Ripper film From Hell.
No, the museum. Jack the Ripper Museum.
Was recorded
By
us, or what? An actual cinema film, or film recorded by Paul?
Phil.
Phil.
Oh, Phil.
F-E-E-L. I'll see you later. Hold on. Was it?
Like sake. Right here.
Yeah. I was getting pushed. But since I've sat down, I'm
feel
right.
such an arrogance.
Let me stand up again.
I feel like I'm being pushed now.
I feel just that if I was to click my fingers, that I've got control of virtually everybody around me. That's how I feel. I feel a real. Well, this is what an admiral feels like. Sign me up. I'll sign up to the army any day of the week. Jump me to admiral.
Russ, would you say that what he did was done in this room, not the other room?
I think it was all over the house, mate.
Does not really matter.
No, I don't. I don't feel like I'm controlling one area. It almost feels. They don't feel like my children. I must admit, I go with Jane. They don't. Even if they were my children, I have no compassion for my children. Where are you going?
Because when
I'm
you
pulling
close the
trying
door,
to suck up.
when you close the door, I could hear screaming from in here.
What was what? I heard it.
It's not happening now.
Could there have been
Because as I
children
stood out here,
of
when
workers?
you close that door, I could hear children screaming in here.
This wasn't like this though. I didn't have to duck my head. I tell you that. That's an
I'm
issue.
trying to work out what the connection is.
What's that?
Could they be children of people that work in the house?
If I'm sort of really digging deep into his brain, I want to say some are, but some, because he spent a lot of time at sea, I think his wife or
And I think that's why he's blaming them, is because
slept around.
Not easy.
Yeah, I don't think she kept her legs closed. That's how I feel. That's what I want to say to you. If I was, she couldn't keep her legs shut.
No, I can agree with you on that one.
That is.
I can agree with you on that one, mate.
What was that?
Please to. Well, that didn't sound like no pipe.
No.
That sounded like a.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But is there anything up here that
would still be going?
Right.
There it goes.
A wind?
Sounds to be wind.
There's a big difference though between this energy and the.
Is that the beam that we don't go beyond?
we can't go beyond there?
Because we'll get got by the devil or the council.
Yeah.
Or both.
Same thing.
Spider on
Caught
your
between
back.
the devil and the deep blue council.
What is it? What is it? Alarmed?
Oh, there was a bit distressed.
Sorry.
I'll get me coat.
Someone just went over there. I thought it was Russell.
Over where?
There, where Paul's recording.
Uh,
I thought it was Russ.
God, doesn't it feel colder in here than it does in that attic? I'm just going to put my torch on quickly.
Right. I don't know if this is going to make any difference.
Just because I want to look at the wood, because I'm interested in the ceilings. What?
Did somebody touch you?
What?
What?
Fuck off.
What?
No.
Someone's left the board up here.
Someone's left the board up here.
Is that a sign?
Sign.
Oh, we shouldn't really, should we? Not without Sandra.
What's that?
So is that changing the ball game now, Russ? Or isn't it?
Well,
It's been burnt and all, look.
Look at the woodwork.
No, is that, no.
That's a wood, it's a
That's
knot
just
in the wood.
knot.
Been signed and everything.
2012,
2019.
If you, right, I know you've got to get down on the floor again.
I questioned the lady, to be fair.
Yeah.
But that's a weird find.
Right over in that corner.
Who told you to find that then?
Huh?
Who told you to find that?
I
The
just.
Admiral.
Huh?
Oh my
The
goodness,
Admiral.
look at all the Watland dolls.
Pretty much so, because he's the only one that's really said, go round there, I'll show you something funny. And I said, didn't I don't know if you heard me say.
Yeah, no, I heard you
Actually
say
went
it.
round there.
Yeah. I sort of tried to preempt if there was something going to be round there, and there was.
Chimney block in the middle, wow.
Yeah. That is a bit of a game change.
It's a Ouija board up there.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a Ouija board. It's a Ouija board. It's been
Hidden round
signed.
the corner.
It's been signed and dated on the back of the corner.
What's that?
A Ouija 12th, 2019.
so we have no idea who left the spirit board in the attic. I was speaking to Sandra the other day, funny enough. I mean, obviously, where I'm recording this was quite a while after we investigated Valance House, but I think she found out that the board was left from a previous paranormal team that investigated there. But even so, it was a strange find. What a place to just have a spirit board lying about. So when we went back to base camp, I told Scotty T about it, and he said, "Right, we're definitely going to be using that." So I'm a little bit possessive when it comes to me cameras and where I put them and who can use them and this and that. And the trouble is, when I go off to a location, in hindsight, I should have a camera set up in every location where every team goes out to investigate, but I don't. I've only got the 2 cameras. I have got 3, but it's the sound. The trouble we had with the sound quality in previous episodes, I don't want to risk that coming through again. So what I wanted to do, I give Scotty T the camera. I said, right, look, I've got it all set up. It's recording. All you need to do is just check the angle on it every now and then. Make sure it's facing you. Every 20-30 minutes, just check it. Make sure it's still recording. You know, catch what's going on, because every time I come back, they'll come back from another location and go, oh, this happened, that happened, this happened. I was like, ah. But I was really interested to see what was going to happen with this spirit board. So off Scotty went, took the camera up, and when he come back down to base camp after the investigation, he was, oh, this happened, that happened, and I was like, wow. And I'll be honest, I could not wait to get home. It was the first bit of footage I looked at, was Scotty T taking the camera up to see what happened when they used the spirit board. So I was so excited about this, and I'm sure you are too. So this is what Scotty T recorded for me.